Hello. Hello, everyone.
They searched the car, found guns, they found
What
stolen
y'all up to?
merchandise in the trunk, and they handcuffed her in there.
Once this queen of crime inspired devotion from her subjects.
Yeah, sort of, kind of.
When the gang members go,
I want to talk to everybody. I don't sort of, kind of want to talk to everybody. I always want to talk to everybody.
She was the one that came up with the idea.
I'm just wondering, you know,
That came up with this murder.
why when I tell people that I work from home,
And the Duchess was the first woman to be put to death in San Quentin.
they want to take it as I'm doing everything under the sun that I ain't supposed to be doing.
The cruel reign of the
Until I
Duchess
set 'em
comes
straight.
to an end with a bitter taste of
Like
her
just
own
recently,
medicine.
I told someone that I'm into photography.
But the fatal flaw,
And I am
when
subject
Mom
to
hurts
take
a
my
child,
own
all the
pictures
other
and post them on my
children
photography
have
site.
nothing to think other than, well, if she did that to him,
This person
what
gonna
might
bust
she
out
do
and
to
say,
me? Which is exactly
what do you
what
do?
happened and what led to her demise.
Because it seems kind of suspect. And then gonna bust out and say, you know what, forget it. I don't even want to know.
Deadly women.
I'ma just go on back to sleep.
With their lives of crime.
So guess what I did?
Griselda Blanco,
I politely told him
a war zone.
about himself.
Barbara
And I told him
a lonely widow's
about what
trust.
I do from home. I was like, look, I'm certified in business, and I'm also a certified medical biller and coder. And I gave him a list of jobs that I do from home, that I'm certified in business. I had to shut him up and put him in his place. People just take what I do from home and go completely left field with it. I've been told that I prostitute my body. I've been told that I deal drugs. And I do drugs. Just crazy mess like that. Until I pick them in their place and shut them up. There's ways to come at people and how they make their money. You just don't think the worst of people just because they work from home and they're certified to do so. I just think it's disrespectful, rude, and out of pocket for people to do. And then you have to politely put them in their place. You know what I mean, y'all? That kind of offended me. It offends me, period, when people do that. And then I ends it all with, I can go anywhere in the world and sit at home and work. Because I'm certified to do so. For the most part. I had people ask me, do I boost? Do I steal? All because I have an online store. There are several jobs I work from home. Being that I'm a certified business owner and a certified medical biller and coder. I don't be worried about it because I know their negativity and their lies are not true. But don't come at me like that. Leave me alone with it. And it's a shame. I can't be certified to work from home without people thinking that way. Like for an example, just because I hang with someone who smokes some hard, heavy drugs, it doesn't mean that I'm smoking them. Just because you see me hanging with a drug dealer, it doesn't mean that I sell drugs. Just because I'm friends with someone who is gay, it doesn't mean that I'm gay. I mean, you see where I'm getting at with all of this? For those of you who understands?
In everything she did.
I'm sick of people coming online, looking at my page and want to proposition me for sex like I'm some type of hooker or something. Like, are you serious?
She runs away to Europe.
Then want to get mad with me and call me all out my name. Like, are you serious? That just let me know that you'll do anybody if you got to do all that. That's just horrible. People can be so horrible. It's a shame how they defamate. It's a shame how they defamate your character, your name, and your life, and then have the nerve to throw it up in your face.
Elizabeth is forced to return home.
Like they know you. You know what I mean?
Deep-seated an obsession.
It's bad enough it is. You got people who tell you what you're doing with yourself and what type of job profession you work just to make your money. For another example, how is it people don't know nothing about my sex life or who is ever involved in it, but have the nerve to tell me who I'm giving my body to?
She had one thing to offer Jens.
You know what I mean?
He never had before, and that was sex. I think she really turned it on with Jens.
I mean, I know who I'm having sex with, not you. What gives you the right to be all up in my business? What gives you the right to be up in my sex life and tell me who I'm having sex with?
What stood out for me was a pure, cold blood.
Who are you to tell me what I'm doing with myself in my life? Especially if you're not around me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and 365 days of the freaking year. Another example that you see, I have one of my neighbors that lives in this building, in the same building that I'm living in. Don't tell me I'm a steroid junkie. I had to first house in the name of Jesus, and I told him I was going to report him for that. He busted up and said, "Why you coming out here warming up your plate? Coming out here at the same time I'm coming out here because, you know, the place I'm living in, we all share the community kitchen with each other. Like, me coming out here warming up my food ain't got nothing to do with you being out here. Oh, you do steroids? What makes you think I do steroids? Oh, you're a steroid junkie." I was calling him all out his name, y'all. He gonna tell me what not to call him, but you got the nerve to call me a steroid junkie? Are you serious? If that's the case, why am I still at 125 pounds? Shouldn't I be bigger than that? Pure muscle and everything? People kill me with all the stereotyping and misjudging people. The way they say things to you, and they be so, like I said, they be so freaking disrespectful with it. It ain't funny. I mean, my mother raised me right. And I'm not going to disrespect the way my mother raised me, just to have y'all come and disrespect me with y'all lies and what y'all swear y'all believe and know about me. And these people that be coming at me like this, they really don't know nothing about me whatsoever. I told my neighbor I was going to call and make a report about him because I didn't appreciate the way he harassed me. And ever since then, he been on the straight and narrow. Like, you're going to stop bullying everybody in this building just because you're tall and almost 200 pounds. Because people your size can get knocked down too now. I don't like no bully. Like, I can't stand no bully in any way, form, or fashion. And I don't like being verbally attacked, especially when I know daggone well it's nothing but lies. Why do people act like that? Like, are they miserable with themselves? Just wondering.
After multiple stab wounds,
Ain't got no
Yen
couth,
thinks Derek
no
is
nothing.
dead.
Just want to be ignorant just to make themselves look and feel better, and so they can have content to run back and tell everybody. Whether if it's online or in person or whatever, they just do all that for content. Can't stand
But
people like that.
Derek is still alive.
I'm the type of person, get to know me. Don't just go off of what you see. And if you want to know anything about me, come ask me, because I have no problems telling you. I know I'm not perfect. I'm not iffy, and I wasn't raised with a silver spoon in my mouth. I know all that. Nobody can tell nothing about me better than I can. And anybody who knows me very well can even back me up with what I just said. You know what I mean, y'all?
Never seen anyone that says paying you back than another person.
The world is just crazy. The world is crazy.
Shannon made him kill her parents, and he did.
Hold on, y'all.
The young killers flee to Elizabeth's old stomping ground, London.
Here I am, everybody.
Living
I just don't get people. I just feel like I need to come on here and vent a little bit and tell y'all, you know what I mean? I got people who be telling me, oh, I'm disrespectful. Like, wait a minute. You've been disrespecting me for the freaking longest. But I get a little disrespectful with you back and you get mad about it? Are you serious? Are you serious? You don't like being disrespected? How you think I feel? Come on now.
their cries eventually brings police to their door.
And the detective couldn't resist, and he went over there and he looked at it, and he looked at it, and he grabbed the mustache, and he ripped it off.
Can't be doing
And I think at that
crazy
point,
stuff to
the detective
people.
collapsed.
But want to throw all type of freaking fits. And call yourself want to put hands for somebody when they do it back at you.
A search of their belongings
Just
finds
out of pocket.
letters.
One of the things I'll never understand is that Elizabeth and Jens failed to destroy
And then why,
incriminating letters.
when
The letters.
I first meet guys, because a lot of guys be approaching me, they think they can come over my house at any time of the day and or night.
Finds his
Especially
way
at
to
nighttime.
Virginian police,
There's this guy
who matched
in
the
my
letters
neighborhood
to
who just moved over
of
here
Elisa.
a few months ago. I just met him. He moved over here a few months ago, and I just met him a couple weeks ago. A couple to a few weeks ago.
Jens Soring is convicted
He
on
texted me out of the
counts
blue,
of
3-some
murder.
in the morning,
He receives 2 life sentences.
one day, asking can he come over. I was like, no, boo-boo, it's 3-some in the morning, and I really don't know you.
Murders.
I'm just not going to let you come over. But you can pick in a more appropriate time to come over and we can sit and chat and we can get to know each other and stuff like that.
Elizabeth
I mean, don't get me wrong, this person was cool with it. Okay, he understood. But
never learns the most important
don't just
lesson
also
of
think you
all.
can just still come over at any given time at nighttime, especially when you're getting off of work. How about
Or her
have a
parents.
day off and asking you to come over in the daytime
A
then?
psychopath who can be very charming.
You know what I mean?
But she has a sinister background.
I guess he thought I was just some easy piece of meat he can get. No, 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 boo-boo. I am old school.
For not accomplishing her goals.
I hate people. I hate guys like that. They meet you and just want to have sex with you like that. No, boo-boo. There's people out there who are streetwalkers, who sell their body. Go out there and find you one. You got undercover ones and ones who make it known. You know what I mean?
Enviable, American dream type suburban lifestyle. Loving parents, beautiful children, good
Not every
schools,
woman
good jobs,
is like, just because I'm going to put it to you like this. There are most people out there who don't mind doing all that. How dare you think the whole world is supposed to be like that, because half of the world is. Men and women.
Who in their late 30s and 40s were adopted
I don't
children.
get that.
And I think that's rare, and I think that's admirable.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all. The troubled teen. Come and join us. By all accounts, Heather was a perfectly normal girl until her 14th year. And then she became very rebellious. Heather,
You know what I mean, y'all?
emotionally up and down.
I just don't get some people nowadays. I just don't get people at all nowadays.
You do a little better. I'm not some kind of dead halfway, you know. I know you know. Well, I'd be fine if you'd all just leave me alone.
Heather would push the envelope to see how much she could get away with, to see how much she could manipulate.
Hold on, y'all. Here I
Heather
come.
expresses her inner turmoil in a potent way.
Heather began cutting herself in a way that defaced herself.
Drawing the knife across the skin and watching the blood come out is a momentary distraction from serious emotional or psychiatric issues. Heather not only harms herself, she turns on her parents. At their wits' end, Heather's parents admit her to a psychiatric ward for professional help.
Dad, bless his soul,
Here I
took
am
Heather to a local hospital.
at a made spicy
Do
barbecue.
that. Caused a lot of conflict.
But I just barbecue from the store and add some spices to it right along with hot sauce so I can mix it.
By them. She didn't find this hospital.
She was put on medication to treat her bipolar disorder and depression. But
But yeah, y'all.
swing.
Make sure you subscribe, share, tap on the screen. Don't like it because me as a live streamer does make my money.
Over and over again, I want to kill my parents. I want to kill my mom.
Well, you don't mean that. That's all I can think about.
They happen. Heather also starts exploring her sexuality with girls at her school.
This was a private Christian school, and there were reports of potential lesbian activity by Heather.
The school won't tolerate Heather's behavior. She is expelled.
She was saddened by it. She was depressed by it.
Being
You know what I
expelled
mean,
from
y'all?
school was
You know what I
a
mean?
very, very serious
How y'all
rejection.
doing though?
We don't want you here. We don't want you with your friends.
Me, and I'm the type of person I can take
Heather
good
brings her
criticism.
relationships home.
Very, very very good criticism.
Parents have
A bad criticism, for no reason, I refuse to take that type of criticism because I think it's just rude.
went aside.
I mean, sometimes I have my little cocky stuff, but
A friend of hers.
it's just crazy how some people can be so rude to you, and for no reason. You know what I mean?
Heather openly defied her mother and father by having sex in her bedroom.
As usual, always multitasking here.
Monument horrible. Mama wish she was dead. But those are just words. They don't tend to mean anything. They meant everything. She meant what she was saying.
Be washing me some dishes, a little bit of dishes later on, y'all. And from time to time, while as I'm live streaming, I'm gonna be venting, doing a little bit of venting here and a little bit of venting there. Like how I started off my live stream here, I had to do some venting because I had these people come up with stuff about you that you never even knew about yourself, and I be wondering who or what be telling people stuff about you that's not true.
And Heather started telling her parents that she hated her parents.
You know what I mean?
Her parents are out of options.
And be swearing up and down, they be telling the truth. Like, since when? And I be having so many questions about stuff like that.
Children who kill.
And they don't be having an answer too.
She engaged her mom in conversation as though nothing was wrong. Everything appeared to be normal at that particular time.
You know what I mean?
In the early hours of May 25th, 2008, Heather starts practicing.
Hold on, y'all.
Heather got up very early, 1 o'clock in the morning. She picked up a baseball bat and started hitting. Battered a tree at 4 in the morning. Tells me that her behavior was pretty much out of control.
But Heather decides she needs a weapon that is easier to conceal.
Instead of the baseball bat, Heather decided to use a hammer. Heather had vowed that she would kill the first person who got up that morning.
Her adoptive mom, Becky,
Yes, you do.
Heather approached her mom from behind. Got her mother
Here I
on the
is,
ground,
everybody. Here I is.
continued to pound mom in the head numerous times until mom died.
It's a murder where the killer really wants to.
In the back of her head,
You know,
brutal fashion, this
shoot. When I think of something else I can vent about, you know what I mean? I'm gonna bring that up.
awakened by the noise, Heather's father
And I'm just politely
stumbles
venting.
into a nightmare.
Because I killed mom. I was in a cloud. Kill me.
I got accused of being a neighborhood whore. I got accused of
Right after the murder, Heather told one of the
smoking
policemen
drugs that I know I've
she
never in my
was
life
half
smoked.
sad that her mother was gone and half glad that her mother was gone. Heather apparently thought her parents were the enemy. Her
The whole
mother was
nine.
destroying her life. Truth of the matter is, for Heather, the enemy is within.
As police look for a motive, they discover
It's just insane. What lies have you heard about her? What lies have y'all heard about yourself?
Police
that y'all know is not true, but let other people say it is true. I hate a liar. Oh, I've even been called a thief before. I remember I even got put out of somebody's house like several times because I got accused of being a thief. Mind you, I make my own money. And everywhere I lived, I paid to live there. The job my job is legit and everything. And the thing about it is, people see I make my own money and in a legal and a legit way. And I still even got called a thief. Something else I never ever done in my life. And I'm the type of person, if I'm going to take something, you better believe I'm going to make sure you know about it. Because if I don't tell you that I'm taking it, I'm going to make sure you see that I take it. What thief, you know, does stuff like that? You know what I mean?
The likelihood that she could have come out unscathed by any of that is probably...
What else I've been called, y'all? Which I find very hilarious.
Mental problems. It was almost like she was predestined.
I've even got called an internet whore, everybody.
Heather Doust is sentenced to 16 years to life.
Since when, right?
She will be 30 years old when she's eligible for parole.
What is shocking about this crime is that the parents did everything right. Her parents did everything by the book, and it still went tragically wrong.
You know what I mean? I'm looking for something, y'all.
Prosecutor and deputy DA will ever deal. Perhaps things in your own life that are tough to deal with your kids at times, but you never in a million years imagine it's going to lead to murder.
Get more deadly women online. www.investigationdiscovery.com.
So y'all, so I can be in front of the camera.
The sleepy suburb of Coral Springs, Florida, 1995.
What I can do. Ooh.
Nikki Reynolds is a wholesome, happy teenager. Adored by her parents, Robert and Billie Jean.
Nikki had been adopted when she was a few months old, and the Reynolds were absolutely delighted.
She excels in school and is deeply committed to her faith.
You had this all-American girl who goes through her life being like a really good kid, really well behaved, loved in church, loved in school.
But soon, Nikki strays from the righteous path. Her worship turns from God to guides.
Fell in love. And she got pretty obsessed with this kid, Carlson.
Nikki enters a new world of seduction and sex.
Hold on, y'all. Here I come. I ain't trying to abandon my viewers.
She felt like she was really in love with him, had based her whole life around it.
This isn't typical teen infatuation. Nikki has problems that run deep.
Borderline personality disorder is a very complex by the inability to handle any kind of rejection.
I can't make it stop.
Why not? Are you breaking up with me again?
No, baby.
Like many teenagers, Carlos doesn't want to get too serious.
There's someone else.
No.
When he threatens to dump Nikki, she sets a trap.
Whenever they would break up, she would come back with a story. Well, guess what? I'm pregnant.
You're not lying to me again.
I'm back, everybody.
He had told her at some point that if she was pregnant, he would never dump her, that he would stand by her. Then it would transpire that she wasn't, and he would fall off the scene again.
Nikki's borderline personality disorder is taking over her life.
Are going.
She started becoming moody. Even Pastor can help. She started arguing with her mother, with whom she'd always been close. Please, Nikki, there's something terribly wrong. Yes, there's something wrong.
Nobody really realized things were as bad inside her head as they were.
Yes, your hands on me.
Carlos finally has enough of Nikki's antics
What an ugly bitch.
and dumps her for another girl.
Surely you can do better than. Her image is everything. And anything that made her look bad, in her case, maybe not having a man on her arm, having been rejected by her boyfriend, was intolerable.
Her parents have had enough too, and arranged to see the school counselor.
I'm up here getting some stuff together with my sauces and stuff. I like to try out new ingredients with my sauces and everything, y'all.
See you tomorrow morning at 10.
Ooh.
But Nikki has her own plans for the next morning.
When Nikki's world didn't go right, she way overreacted.
There's a storm brewing in the mind of teenager Nikki Reynolds. Suffering from borderline personality disorder.
I can tell when you're lying.
Her mood swings are out of control. May 1997. Coral Springs, Florida.
I don't want you to take me. I want to go by myself.
Up here watching a little bit of Deadly Women while I'm doing this with my sauces and everything. I got all different types of sauces made up.
To murder her boyfriend, to kill him with a knife, because she wanted people to see how.
Who's up here giving me some notifications?
Why can't we go another day? I said I'm going to drive you into school tomorrow, and that's final.
Now Nikki's parents are in the way.
Nikki's solution to this problem
But yeah,
was to
y'all,
murder her parents that night.
I'm even planning on going back to school to be a forensic coroner. I wonder what they're going to say when I go back to school and graduate from college with that. Like, I'm a high school and college graduate already.
She was thinking, I'm gonna
My
kill my
grade
mom
point
and dad,
average in
and then
both
I'll
is
have to
between a
run
B
in the
and a
morning,
C.
drive to school, kill him, and
You know what I'm
they
saying?
didn't seem to
It was times that I've gotten called dumb and retarded. I've gotten called a nutcase. And for what reason?
Nikki was in the kitchen.
Just for what reason?
She reached in and she grabbed
How about y'all?
butcher knife.
You know what I'm saying?
She checked the knife to see if it was sharp enough. She believed it was.
Hands are sort of kind of sticky.
She walked up behind her mother. As she drew the knife across the throat, she
I mean, you know what I'm
realized the
saying?
knife wasn't
People
sharp
just
enough
be
to
having
cut
the
her.
audacity. Just rude.
Billie Jean
Rude.
was just pleading for her life.
Rude and rude.
It must have been absolutely terrifying. You're in your own home with the daughter
What's wrong
that
with
you nurtured
folks?
since she was a couple of months old. This girl completely. She's telling Nikki that she loves her, telling her that she needs help, begging her to stop.
Hey, hey. I'm up here trying to burn my bed up, y'all.
Her mother said, yes, Nikki, the life is going out of me.
That wouldn't be cool.
You'll still go to heaven.
But, y'all, I'm going to make this a video a little short, and I'm going to end it a little early.
Was motionless.
And I will be back shortly, okay, everybody?